Gray Veston here, and my trusty dog Arlo, who doesn't. Oh, there he goes. You know, I'm not going to open up the window when we're doing 60 miles an hour, buddy. Okay, so I am on my way to the Idaho woods, Gold Hill area. Went there last week in the tundra. Did some scouting around for some fun trails, and I found some. I think, of course, the tundra I couldn't really explore too many of them, but the ones I didn't feel comfortable going up in the tundra will certainly take the old Jeep Wrangler up in. That's the whole purpose of today's video, is to review how the Wrangler does off-road now that it has a 2-inch Mopar lift with the Fox shocks and 35-inch Mickey Thompson Baja Boss ATs. A lot of hype about these tires, and so far I can't dispute that they are some amazing tires. Are they better than the Goodyear Ultra Terrain ATs that I have been a poster child for? I don't know yet. We'll have to wait till the winter and see how these are wearing. These did come with a 55,000 mile warranty, I believe, and the Goodyears don't, but the Goodyears, I put, I think, 30-something thousand miles on them, and they still had more than half tread left, so it's going to be hard to beat, of course. And that's the 4Runner, and this is a Jeep Wrangler. This is the PXE, so it's going to be a little heavier. I haven't experimented with tire pressure much. The shop set them at 40. That was not bueno, and I noticed I wasn't getting even tread wear. I lowered the pressure down to 35, 34 is what we're sitting at, and so I might go a little lower, but like I said before, the PXE is a little heavier rig, so it's not going to take the lower pressures of other rigs. But these Mickey Thompsons are pretty stiff sidewalls, so they might be able to stand. Well, I've read that they'll take lower pressures than normal just because how stiff the sidewalls are. So we might end up going down to 30. See how that does. Do the chalk test, which is basically take a piece of chalk and go across your tread, across the face of the tire, and you drive, and you want the chalk to be erased, evenly. You don't want any high spots or low spots on the tire, so we can do that later. Not a big deal. We're winning so far. So today we're just gonna see how these tires do in the mud and see how the Jeep does. I haven't got all my recovery gear in here. I have the bare minimum. I've got the winch, of course, and then I've got a tree saver strap, some soft shackles, and a kinetic rope. So hopefully that'll be enough. I've just got the factory jack in here. I haven't got my off-road box fully kitted yet. I ordered an axe and shovel mount, so I don't have those yet. So yeah, I'm going to be fairly conservative in the woods because I'm going out alone. And Arlo, but he's no help in recovery. So yeah, let's stop yapping and get to off-road. I wanted to add, I know in the tundra and 4Runner world, Tacoma world, a big concern about tires is tire noise. unstuck, not crashing the Jeep. I think that'd be a good victory. So I don't know when we get the victory pie, when we get home, or we'll see. Maybe if I get stuck and get myself unstuck, I'll have the victory pie then. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty. Well, we're getting closer. A few more miles to our turnoff. Alrighty, here's something I wanted to point out that's kind of, I don't know how unique it is to Idaho, but last time I bought a Jeep, that old YJ, this is what I ran into. All the roads up here are graveled for the most part, and you can drive a minivan up here with all seasons, and then you get to a road that's looks like it's going to be fun and challenging, you need a Jeep for, it's gated off. Everywhere you turn, it's like, oh, this looks like a fun road. Let's try up here. Oh, shit, it's gated off. Oh, this looks awesome. This is a good Jeep trail. Gated off. Oh, and somebody dumped a bunch of apples here, which suggests maybe they're doing a little bait. Peaches. They look like peaches. Something's been gnawing on them. But, yeah, so here you go. Nope, those are apples. So, yeah, anywhere fun is gated off. So, we're going to keep trying though, because I know there's some roads further up that weren't gated, so we'll give those a whirl. We'll see if we can get this Jeep properly vetted. Alrighty, we'll keep on searching. Alright, we're at the end of the logging road here. So looks like we're going into the woods. Oh, wait, nope. That is a steep, sketchy trail down Oh, these tires are just holding just awesome, right? On this 45 degree. Oh, well, let's double check. Okay. Now pitch and roll. We're only at 22 degrees. That was way off. It feels way steeper than that. We're pointing at the ground pretty much. Okay, 26, 27. Okay, let's turn and see. No rubbing. No rubbing. Look at that. Alrighty. Beautiful country. Let's get out and take a look. Okay, we're back down on a nice, easy gravel minivan road. And that's where we came out of. And those tires just held the vehicle. It's amazing. I can see the last second there's a little bit of slippage. But yeah, sitting on that angle was great. And it is just gorgeous out here. The tamaracks are all turning orange. No idea where this road goes, but let's go find out. Maybe we'll find a tougher trail. Okay, looks like we might have finally found a road that was a little bit more challenging. It's pretty mucky. A lot of clay type mud. And of course we're going downhill, so no challenge at all so far. Coming back up. I don't know. These tires are doing so well. I bet this thing will make it out of here in two-wheel drive with no locker. So, not that I have a locker. I've got the traction control turn off and the I think it's brake lock differential mode. So, but we'll see. Oh yeah, this is going to be a fun road. Uh-oh. No. We can get through this. This is easy stuff for a Jeep. Oh. Two-wheel drive, track lock off. Made it through. We're struggling a little bit, but these tires are getting us over. Coming up out of here will be fun. If it can get back up here, up this muddy hill in two-wheel drive, then I will be certainly impressed. Alrighty. Trey Veston back here, and I think we're going to wrap up today's video, and we're definitely going to have a victory pie because these tires did awesome. We made it up out of that slick, snotty logging road in two-wheel drive with traction control off. You can see at the end, I tried to kind of push them to their limits, see if I could get them to have to put it in four-wheel drive to get out. But once I gave it some throttle, the computer let me spin the tires. Then they cleared right out and found traction. So I call that a massive win for those Mickey Thompson Baja Boss ATs. Great tires, very impressed. Can't wait to get them in some deeper mud and some snow and ice and see how they do there. But so far as General Woods tire with some clay type mud and stuff, they're doing phenomenal. So I think we're going to head back to town, and we'll enjoy that victory pie, me and Arlo. I'll share. So anyway, today's video was sponsored by Jeep and Glock, the G29 Gen 4. It's my good old carry pistol for the woods. And I switched to the XDM Elite OSP 10mm 3.8, and I love that. It's got a better trigger than this. Ergonomics are a little bit better. It feels smaller in the hand, even though it looks bulkier in person. Sights are much better from the factory, and it's optics ready. It's more accurate. But the new G29 Gen 5 dropped a few months or a year ago. Haven't seen a whole lot of reviews on it as far as actual performance. So I'm going to do a review on my new Gen 5 G29, compare it to this one. I'm going to see how the new rifling and marksman barrel compares as far as loads and velocities, and also going to put in a KKM barrel on both of them and see how that increases velocity. So it'll be, I think, an interesting video, and hopefully we'll compare it to the XDM. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you want to see that. And for now, I think Arlo and I are going to head home. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. It's 40 degrees out here in Northern Idaho. And we've just had a lot of fun today jeeping. If I find some more challenging trails on the way back home, I'll videotape those and add them. But for now, Trey Veston, continue to have manly man fun in the Northwest. Alrighty, bye. Yeah, we did find kind of a little side trail. It was a Forest Service road. It looked promising, and now it's turned into, I think this is a side-by-side road. Oh, brand new Jeep, this hurts. Okay, we'll try and turn around up here. But this is a little bit more challenging. Yeah, just gonna disappear into the woods, so. Man, great hunting road. There's a ton of elk tracks coming back in here, so. But I am not elk hunting this year because I'm in Washington. Alrighty, let's back up and get out of here.